Yo guys, in this video we are gonna make this Craig Morrison bag in 3D with Blender, so let's get into this. I'll probably start off with a cube, like this. Just try to follow the shape of the backpack. Also let's do the size, so it's a bit closer to real life. But how big would it be? Yeah, like 50 centimeters seems good. Let's go with that. So now just scale it down like this. Scale it along the y-axis to make it slimmer. Alright. And we can just start our process off. First of all, I'll add a loop cut around the top. Scale this face down. Let's bring it back to. Kind of the same at the bottom actually. Just try to align it like this. While making it a bit smaller. Great. And also add a loop cut right in the middle. Just kind of push it out like this. Maybe now move these parts on the sides. Alright. That seems pretty good. I'll now probably add a subdivision surface modifier just to see how everything looks. Let's check it out. Great. The bottom looks great. Okay, now let's add the faces for the actual spikes. I'll probably just do it with loop cuts around this much on the bottom. And now we just gotta try to have all of these polygons be like squares, so they can later turn into perfect circles. And we can also just mess with the shape a bit more in this stage here. Let me also do something with the top. Kind of do it like this. We add a loop cut in the middle. Just push it down. Not so. Alright. Same for the sides, let's just add another loop cut going through here, down the middle. Now these edges here became way too hard. Just smooth them out by selecting these vertices and moving them inside, like that, or the spikes. So let's just select all of these polygons we made. Yeah, perfect. We got some at the bottom, we got some on the sides, just got everything we need. Let's now see, do we need some in the middle? I don't really think we do need a lot of them, since they basically be covered by this closing part, by the closer here. But we can always get rid of them later, so let's just try it. I'll now hit insert 2 times. So we'll like get individual inserts on each and every polygon. Now some of them are not perfect squares, they're like rectangles, but you know, it's all good. So I just hit Alt E and extrude them out like this. Now let's hit S to scale them all down individually by going here and setting this to individual origins. Alright, that's great. I definitely like it. Okay, so let's now just start messing with our spikes. First of all, we can definitely move some of them like a bit more randomly, like, you know, just select a random one, select it whole by hitting Control plus, and just move some of them in, make some of them face different, like direction and stuff. A whole lot of difference, like just leave them at that. You can just mess with the shape. I'll first just kind of align it to the shape. Just see how it looks, see how big it should be. I'll make it from a plane, just kind of go like this. Should we actually make this like a closed triangle or not? Let me see. Because if you hit M at center, it'll just be a triangle, but you can't like add loop cuts and stuff, so yeah. I don't think that's our best bet. Let's just scale it down till it's like almost fully closed, like this. Right? Looks good. That seems good for the size, right? Yeah, it does. Great. Not actually too much to this piece here. It's just pretty straightforward. Let's add the zipper right at the top. But just add in a few loop cuts here. It's about this big, right? Yeah. And we can just scale these two edges along each other, along the z-axis or x-axis. Like this. Or even like this. Yeah. And just delete it. Perfect. Alright, so let's now add a subdivision surface modifier. I'll actually duplicate this whole piece to backup, just in case we wanna come back to it at some point. Because we might. I'll just add the loop cuts to sharpen out the edges. Yeah, that's why I really don't like this way of making a triangle, because if you look at the bottom now, there are like a bunch of vertices just stacked upon each other. Let's try to even them out a bit, because this is madness. This should not work. Alright, here's the zipper part, finally. After all that struggle, and all those vertices, we got it. Let's now extrude this whole piece out like that, to add some thickness to it. Right. Nah, that's way too big. It is definitely not that wide. Just a bit of thickness like this. Maybe a bit more, yeah. All right. We do got it. Doesn't look the best though. Let's see what we can do to fix it. Oh, we can just bevel this part out. Yeah, this will fix this issue. Great. Maybe even add 3 loop cuts in the bevel. Yeah, great. Okay, we got that. Now, let's try to place it a bit more smoothly on the backpack, because now it's like floating in the sky. We don't want that. Let's now fill in the zipper part which we made. I'll just out-select one of the like edges here. Let me see. Yeah, like this. Shift D, P selection. Just fill this part in. Scale it down. Oh, wait. Should we? Should we just delete these? Oh, can we grid fill it? We can, yeah. It kind of works. That's good then. Let's just extrude it in. Yeah, that works. Now scale it a bit up so it fills in all the edges. So nothing is transparent here. Let's just move it a bit inside, or not. Just do it like this. Yeah, okay. That's good enough, sure. Now take the actual zipper. Should be a pretty quick model. Let's see. I'll start with what it's actually attached to. Like the little metal piece which they got. Yeah, like this. I'll now add subdivision surface to it. We'll even delete all these faces in the back because we won't be able to see them. Or to see that they're not there, so why keep them, you know? Okay, we can now extrude this part out. Talking about the middle one. I just extrude it out, insert some polygons in here, and just bridge edge loops them. So we now have a solid hole. Alright, that is good. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty frustrating model to work with, but once you do get it right, it's a smooth sailing from there, so yeah. Let's now do the actual zipper. I'm pretty sure we can just get it from a plane. Let me check it out. Scale it up at the bottom, like this. Okay. Get a few faces here, insert them in, delete them, subdivision surface, and yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Okay, and if we now just extrude these two insertions out a bit like this, we can get some details too, so that's good. Alright, let's now just place it at this little piece. Like that. Yeah, it fits perfectly inside of this hole. And here we do got the zipper. Great. We're gonna just rotate it and align it with the backpack. Just place it according to reference. Alright, let's not just rotate the zipper, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it should be placed like this, because it would fall off on its own weight. Yeah, like this. Okay, perfect. What now? Oh, yeah, the circle. The circle with the logo. I'll probably just use this image in Substance Painter for the logo itself, so just make a circle with like 16 vertices. Scale it down. And is that right? Like the right scale? I think it is. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, that looks about right. So I just delete this face in the back. Add subdivision surface. Just bevel this part out a bit. Insert this here and just shade smooth. Yeah, that's good. Okay, what's next? Now the two little pins right here. Quite literally just a cylinder with a subdivision surface. Alright, great. Okay, the backpack really starts getting together, as you can see. I'm really loving it. Let's maybe mess with the shape a bit more, now that we got some more details. Just kind of push those parts in a bit, it's vertically. Or out, to give some variation and asymmetry. Alright, that's good. Now, what now? Now I think we are ready for the lock, actually. Let's see. See, it's just like a pretty simple lock structure. Do I have some images or just like close up? Yeah, that's good. Let's see. I'll start with a cube. Okay, let's go. Then I'm probably gonna delete these three faces. Okay, yeah, seems about right. Scale it down. We'll cut in the middle, yeah, sure. Scale these two faces up to get a curve going. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now to look us here, bring them a bit closer to the rest. Like this, yeah. And let's not just scale these two parts out like so. See, because that seems about right. If I'm not terribly mistaken. Yeah, that was good. So now maybe add a loop cut in the middle. Bevel it out like this. Another loop cut, bevel it in. And just scale this middle part out or inside. Yeah, like that. Awesome. Now, what should we do? Should we add the bevel? Or just scale it out? Let's see. Or no, not bevel. Solidify. Yeah, that's what I meant to say there. Yeah, I think solidify works in this case. It's kind of. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but like, yeah, it's the same thing. So let's add some different surface. Just make it more hard surface. Hey guys, hard surface modeling is not for the weak. You gotta have quite a lot of knowledge to be able to do that. Alright, yeah, that's good. And I also like this part, oh, this part here, like this little extrusion. Can we make it? I think we can if we just add like 2 loop cuts here. Now we can just select this U part, make this U shape here and just extrude it in. Just make a really small extrusion first, then make a big extrusion, like this. Oh, no, wait, we have the solidify modifier, so this won't work. Let's apply our solidify modifier. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's apply it. Now we can select these edges, or this whole part here, and just do the same thing. Now just have to add another loop cut here, and some more like this, just to emphasize the edges, make them a bit harder. Okay, yeah, that's great. Can we also make a little pocket here? Oh yes, we can. Same thing at the bottom? Sure. Great, looks awesome. Looks really detailed, and as you guys can see, it wasn't that difficult. Like, it's just simple shapes with a bunch of details. So yeah. Let's now maybe add... Let's now actually use a mirror modifier for this mesh. Mirror along the x-axis, yeah. And just start with a simple little cube here at the bottom. I'm pretty sure I know what the shape there is on the sides. It's used to interlock this little piece here to the actual strap, which goes into this loop. And if I'm not mistaken, it goes something like this. Here. Curves a bit like this. Maybe it's a bit smoothed out. A bit smaller. And now let's add a plane for this little side piece. Yeah guys, feels great to do some modeling for a change, some hard surface modeling. I haven't done that in such a while. It has always been clothing, shoes. Like, I haven't modeled a backpack in a pretty long time. Just anything of that nature, not gonna lie. So yeah, let's just add this piece. And actually, even if I'm looking at it correctly, there's like another little part. Let me see. Let's add 2 loop cuts here. Extrude this out a bit like this. No, wait. Add 1 loop cut, extrude this out. Just push this part a bit in. A bit down. Yeah. Like this. And now we can align this plane which we just made. Make it a bit bigger. Extrude it out. It seems like it just got like 4 little rips on it. Let's insert 4 faces here. Extrude them out a little bit. Just scale them on x-axis, or it's that axis. Z. can never get them right. Alright. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's now add subdivision surface. And just add all the loop cuts we need on each side. Alright, now on this piece. In this case we gotta add a lot of loop cuts because it's hard surface, so we want all the edges to be hard. Alright, that looks great. Now just push it a bit inside like this. And this is good. Okay, let's now just align it to our backpack, kind of how it is in the reference image. This seems like the correct size for it. Now the only issue is there are spikes in the way, so let's get rid of those. Okay, how should we do that? Let's select these two faces in the middle, or these four faces in the middle. Apply proportional editing and just scale them along x-axis. Is that a good idea? It seems like it is. Yeah, we just kind of go like this. And this is good. Awesome. And we can now place this piece in here. Let's see. Let's maybe apply. Let's hit Shift D, move them to backpack or backup, and apply all the modifiers for these two pieces so we can finally apply all transforms and just have the origins on geometry. Yeah, that's good. Okay, great. Let's now add the strap. Should be a pretty simple model. Let's just start with the plane. Get the sizing right. Just like this. Let's now add a loop cut, scale this edge here down. Alright, that's great. We can extrude this strap out. Add some thickness to it. Alright. Now how should we go about the ribbon? I'm thinking, mm, let's see. Let's maybe just select these faces here in the middle, insert them in, like this. Yeah, insert them in. Add some loop cuts here, add some loop cuts here. Wait, no. What? Let's hit I once, so it extrudes both of them as one, like, incision. What did I just say? Alright, that's good. Okay, yeah, like this. Okay, let's now just select every other face. And just extrude it in. Like this. Okay, yeah. Or wait, no. Let's first of all apply a subdivision surface. Extrude it once slightly, and then extrude it once again to where we want it. Now, what will this do? This will basically make like a loop cut here too, so we won't need to edit later to make it sharper. That's the thinking behind this. So let's now smooth it out like this. Yeah. And this is good, yeah. Obviously not the best traps, not the most realistic ones, but you know. I'm gonna hit Alt S to move them in a bit more. Maybe add some loop cuts in the middle of them, yeah. That is great. Alright, look at this, look at those details, man, look at this, oh my god. It looks just awesome. And the zipper, all the little parts, and oh my god, this piece here, wow. I'm just now realizing what a crazy thing I've done. I haven't done that in a while. Stuff like this. Alright, now we only got the back piece, I'm pretty sure. Now, in the back, I'm not really sure what I want to do because I don't think I will showcase it like ever. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's first start with this little piece on the top. We'll figure the other things later. Just start with a plane, I'm pretty sure. Just like this. Okay, let's now extrude it up. And just go like this to the opposite side. Right, can I just add a subdivision surface modifier? Smooth it all out, add some edges here. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna just extrude this whole thing out. And add some loop cuts here, just to add some thickness. Perfect. I'll probably also delete the faces at the bottom. So it's not filled in here. And okay, that's good. Now, from the front, this looks perfect. But we do gotta add these straps though. Yeah, that's for sure. We definitely do. For the straps, I'm also not gonna go like too fancy. Just start with a simple cube. Maybe even just use a mirror modifier. Should work greatly in this case. The straps on this backpack are pretty slim, so let's go with that. Oh my god, someone seems to be painting in the flat above. What does that smell? It smells like paint. Oh my god. This is not it. Alright, that seems good. Let's maybe scale it on the Z or X-axis. Oh my god. Forgot it again. Yeah, scaled on the X-axis to make them a bit wider. And yeah, there's not really that much to it, to be honest. I'll just scale them in here. Can I add a subscription surface modifier? Alright. And I'll just add some more thickness on the edges. Great. Alright. Maybe add a loop cut in the middle too. Yeah, that's nice. Let's maybe actually push them a bit more like outside, because if I'm gonna place them on a body, it's better to have them be too long than too short. So let's just do that. Maybe not that big though. More like this. And now let's just duplicate this piece we made and use it for the straps on the back. Probably use the same mirror modifier too. Scale them a bit down along the Y-axis. Okay. Fill these parts in. Looks a bit weird, but you know, it works. And let's now just duplicate this piece here. And just use it for a strap. Like this. Should probably also make it slimmer. Yeah, great. Right. Yeah, we got the straps, we got stuff. The back, I don't know. We can do something with the back probably. Like, I want to keep it a single piece though. I don't really want to break it out, so let's maybe just move these parts out a bit, like this. And collar traps? I mean, I can't really think of something else I can do with the back. So just mess with the straps a bit more. Let's move it down. This. Right. And maybe actually position them a bit differently, like make them rotate. Just rotate them and just move them to the sides like this. Yeah, I think that this is a bit more accurate compared to what we had before. Alright, that's good. Let me just now double check. The face orientation is good on every part? Wow. That's new. I never had this with these types of models. Let's maybe just move the strap a bit more inside so it's closed up. It's not see-through anywhere. And okay, that's good. Right, yeah. I think we're actually done with the backpack here.